Seconds. All right, we should be live. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the We Huddle. Every week at 9 o'clock Central Time, we gather together and just kind of be in proximity. And it's important that we understand what's going on with the organization and share some wins. And then we have our special guest, Jim Wong, all the way out in the West Coast and Northwest now, up in Seattle, coming in and just kind of being there. And, he's our leader, he's our partner, and just glad that he's able to be with us today. So let me share my screen and we will share some wins. For those that are co-hosts, please help me let people in. Thank you. Right. So a lot of things going on this week. So we have every week we share what our mission and vision is. And if you don't have this memorized, if you don't know what you're a part of, you know, our mission is to create wealth, community, and legacy. We want to dream bigger. We want to make an impact globally, not just in our little market. And our vision is to be 10,000 partners globally, really transforming lives, building generational wealth, sharing our expertise by a certain time, 2030, and really create a movement of real estate entrepreneurs who really dare to dream bigger and, make a global impact. And that is our mission and vision. And, everyone needs to understand that. I hope that you take a screenshot of this, you print this out, put this on your wall. If you have your own mission and vision, also print that out and put that on the wall. Today, after this call, we have our Top Agent Nation Mastermind Mondays. They're going to have 4 guest speakers. There's a host, and if you're in sales production, these are other top producers that are sharing their secrets, sharing what they're doing. Both on the commercial and residential side sometimes. So check that out if you are wanting to hop on that mastermind call on Mondays. And that's every Monday at 10 o'clock Central Time. And then tomorrow, first and third Tuesday, we have the Power Hour Attraction training. So if you're looking to grow your business of growth in this platform, please check that out. That's on the first and third Tuesdays. Every Friday, we have our leader, Jim Wong. He has his organization called Through Renaissance. And, that Zoom call will be updating in the future as they scale the Renaissance organization. That's at every Friday at 10 o'clock Central Time. Please hop on that as well. You guys are a part of it. Deal Exchange tomorrow, also first and third Tuesday of each month. Rich Enderlin is hosting the commercial Deal Exchange. Invite others to check out these off-market deals as well. I think Aaron's going to be showcasing a deal as well. We have Charles Swanberg is teaching the Industrial 101, 102. Please check that out. It'll be on the EXP World. Also, every Thursday, International Real Estate, our partner Natalie Salas, 9:30 on Thursdays, she has a Zoom call just regarding talking about international real estate. So if you want to get on that call, you're interested, please hop on that as well. All right, faith in real estate. I talked to a gentleman from Houston. I think Lucia and I tried to connect with him before. Same thing. He had fire out in Houston, and we had the same concept, same idea. And Lucia's, had this idea of like, well, let's do a prayer group on Wednesdays and call it Fire Faith in Real Estate. And we are here, and it's a community to help others, to keep each other accountable, and just what it means, just praying for each other. So if you are interested in learning more about it, please connect with Lucia. She'll add you to the WhatsApp community for that. Also, Partners on Prosperity next month, September 9th. Make sure you show up, invite guests. Together we thrive. It is growing. It is really stirring things up in that South Lake market. So please stop by and please also promote it. All right. A lot of things going on. We got David Weekly up in Lakewood Village that is doing an event August 20th, 3 o'clock to 5 p.m. So if you're in that area, Check that out. Looks like it's catered by Mikosina. Every Friday, we have a gathering, and last Friday it was great. And so check that out. And if you want to be on the flyer, if, you've seen other partners on the flyer and you didn't get your headshot on there, guess what? Let us know you're going to be coming, and we will create that for you. Or if you can make your own flyer and just invite people. So Lori is having her event August 26th in El Taco in Denton, Texas. So please check that out. That always has a great turnout of people. So check that out. We have Success Without Spending, August 26th this month in Local Pint out in Flower Mound. Check that out. Melvin and Paul are hosting that. Please support them and invite others to that event. All right. We have Paul. You want to share about this?
Yeah, so tonight at 6 p.m. on YouTube, we are talking about seller financing. We got a guy on there that is an expert at seller financing. He's got a really cool program, and I kept talking to him. Me and my buddy that used to recruit doctors 20 years ago, 25 years ago. He flips a lot of homes. We're kind of in a market right now where we all need to learn the seller financing because your sellers need to know about it. Your buyers need to know about it. It's just the market we're in right now. And I'm excited to share that with everybody tonight. I think it's going to be a game changer for everybody. And there's commissions involved. You get paid commissions. It's all set up. It's a pretty cool little program.
All right. Thank you, Paul. And every Monday you're doing this at 6 p.m. now,
right? So this will be our last Monday. We are switching it to Wednesday. This Wednesday, we actually have Marcella, or not Marcella, Mariella, Marcella, yeah, Marcella on Brandon Scribner's team, and how she is absolutely crushing it. I mean, we talked to her on Thursday, and I was so fired up after hearing her. We don't have it up yet. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But we are switching to Wednesday. This will be our last Monday night call. It'll be Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central. We just decided it needed to be moved for all the other things we were doing. So, but tonight, seller financing, it's a game changer. You don't want to miss it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Real quick.
Yes.
We got over 3,000 views last week from Daniel Ing. He was on our call last week on our YouTube channel talking about how brokers are switching over to EXP. So that I think it's 3,000 views. It's something crazy. So I'm excited about that. Thank you, Daniel, for being on last Monday.
Yeah, I was watching it 2,099 times, 999 times. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. All right. Well, this Wednesday also, there's a couple things on Wednesdays. We have the EXP North Texas in real life events. If you're in the Irving area at MetroTex from 9:30 to 12:30, we have our special guest speakers, top agent panels, and networking available. This is a social media mastery. So check that out. Invite people. It's a free ticket. Use the discount code, the free discount code growth to get your free ticket and invite others. All right. EXPCon Miami. Get your tickets now. Your ticket gets you another guest pass, Explorer Pass for free for a non-EXP agent. So make sure you get your tickets early so you can invite your guests and get plugged in. Fast Cap started after dark. There's a new Fast Cap coming up, I believe it's this week or next week. So please go to expuniversity.com. Make sure you register for that. And let us know how you're liking it and share the tips that what you're learning. So share if you're a new agent, we do have a new agent group chat. Make sure you share what you're learning there so you keep each other accountable and help each other out. All right, you know where to find us. WePartnersNetwork.com, our Facebook community, our WhatsApp group, and of course, we have our resource link. So that is it for announcements and slides. We're going to open it up to our partners to share some wins. So there's a digital hand, and if you want to please raise your hand physically or digitally so we can call your names. Let's get going, and let's make it 30 seconds, quick, and share some assignments, and then we'll have Jim, our guest speaker, come on and share some of his excitements as well. Lucia, take it away.
Morning, morning, morning. Can't believe I beat my hand up before Paul Robert. Um, just
That's a
wanted
win
to
right
say,
there. That's a win right there.
there you go, there you go. Um, oh my gosh, Partners in Prosperity last week was amazing. Like the room just keeps growing. People are inviting others. I'm getting calls, I'm getting emails that people are making great connections. Super grateful for the growth of this. We are probably going to outgrow this space and look for another one in South Lake for 2026. But I just wanted to share that. It was absolutely amazing. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Lucia. Paul, take it away.
Yes, we had two listing appointments last Tuesday. We got one of them. It's already set. It's in Garland. The other one is it's in Sherman. We've had the husband sign the listing agreement. The wife has not signed yet, so it should be done any moment. And we'll slap our for sale sign up there as well. Great week last week. Me and Scribner, we're teaming up on an incredible project that we'd love for anybody that wants to be part of it. For starters, him and I are going on a 90-day blitz to bring in as many agents as possible to We Partners, and we're going to go crazy, stupid nuts on it. And we're putting together some content, some filming, and you guys will be seeing that soon. But we're looking forward to it. I know when I team up with someone like Brandon Scribner, it gives me purpose. It gives me purpose to want to work harder, to be better, to give more. And absolutely love what you put together here, Daniel, for me to reach out to this incredible young man, and we get to build something very special together. And it's not just for us. We're going to go crazy and invite anybody that wants to join. We got some crazy plans. I don't know, maybe half of them will work, but we don't give a crap. As long as the other half work, we're fine. I mean, for crying out loud, Motley Crue became very good, and they're not very good. But we'll be the Motley Crue of this group, man, and we're going to have some fun doing it. So thank you, Daniel, for everything you give to us this call. I love it, and I'm still coming off the high of Boston and texting my good friend Brent Gove. He's texting me back. I'm not paying him to do it. He's just texting me back. But I'm excited, man. I'm just excited about everything. I can't wait to see everybody on Wednesday.
That's right. Melvin, take it away.
Hey, morning, everyone. Can you guys hear me? I'm on a
Yes, we
mute.
hear you.
Okay, all right, great, great. So first, I want to thank everyone that said a prayer for my mom. She had a very successful recovery. When I went down there to see her, she was in bad shape. Kidneys were failing and everything. We got her hydrated, so she's doing 100% better. So thank you there. Um, please sign up and come to the event that's going to be on the 26th. It's going to be our second month of having the event here in Flower Mound. So if you guys can make it, please come by. And then also, I got a listing. So I've been working on it a while. So finally got everything cleared out, all the repairs done to the home. So ready to go on market. So, all
That's good. Well, you
right.
got a team. You got a team to support you.
Yes, sir.
And you're co-sponsor with Tina Call, am I correct?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So are you getting on her calls and her scripts and all that?
Yeah, yeah. We have a what is it called? Fast forward leaders call today at noon. So
That's
yeah,
good.
I'll be on
That's
that.
good. And
Yep.
you thought We Partners had a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You guys think there's a lot of stuff with We Partners? Wait till you get to these other big leaders like the Wolf Pack, Tina Call.
Yeah.
They got a
Yeah.
lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm glad. All
Yep.
right. Thank you.
Thank
Brandon,
you.
take it away.
What's up, beautiful people? We had a pretty extremely busy week last week, but I just want to say, hey, I appreciate everyone that's on here, allowing me the platform to kind of speak what we do. But just to give you a quick little spin of my week last week, I had a buyer reach out to me that found me on Google Business. So that was pretty awesome. An incoming lead. Who doesn't love that? We actually went under contract on Sunday. That's pretty dope. I had a listing appointment from someone who found me on Facebook. I had a listing appointment on sometime last week. Still waiting for the papers to be signed, so we'll see on that. Also had a listing that went under contract within 5 days in Dallas in a market that is taking 45 days to sell in that neighborhood. We got it done for 5. And also, I officially hit my icon status. I hit all the stuff that I need to get my 16K back in stock. So I'm just waiting for that little nice email saying I did it. Physically, I started the day off with a morning walk, trying to get my steps in, body movement for 21 days. Mentally, I'm feeling great. Met with Paul last week, like you said. We're building something pretty big here, and I'm just grateful for Paul for, just taking me in and helping me out. We had good conversations there, and the things that we talk about as far as like, I always say, hey, I want to help other people. I've been saying this for about a year now, but now I'm starting to finally believe it to see the things that I do can actually impact other people. So that's pretty dope right there. And honestly, I'm just happy, and I hope everyone is happy too. Let's get it. It's Monday. What we do today decides tomorrow. And yeah, let's go get it, y'all.
That's good, Brandon. When's your anniversary date for EXP?
September 1st, baby. So I hit it right before the mark. Let's go.
Oh, man, anxiety right there. But I'm glad you made it. So if you ever hear Brandon's story, his first year, he almost made it, but didn't make it, and he's never gonna make that mistake again. So, but thank you, Brandon. Thank you for your leadership and everything you do. Appreciate it. Teresa Tong, take it away, partner.
All right, I'm starting a 30-second timer, so I want to keep it simple. Monday, I got a VA. I actually interviewed quite a few VAs since Bill Dallas, because one takeaway from Bill Dallas was that I need a VA. So I've been interviewing. Finally, I narrowed it down to one. I got one committed. We are starting today with the new VA. And I got a prospect that wanted to join. However, he doesn't have a license yet. So we had a meeting on Monday, and he's decided to go for a license and join our team after he got a license. And I sent him some information. Oops, sorry. And then I got a listing for next spring. I don't know if that counts because they really wanted me to help them. However, I realized that market is not the right thing. It's a big house on the golf course. And I told them the best thing to do is to get ready and, to renovate a few areas and take your time and put it on the market next spring. And then I got training on Wednesdays. It was a great training with everyone, and I got a new team member. And the team member, I don't know why my timer keeps going off. I got a new team member. She actually signed, she wanted to sign on Wednesday, but we are so busy, I didn't have time to help her. So eventually she signed up on her own by Friday. So we got a new team member. And I got a new car. Oh my God, this week was crazy. And I had an inspection with the client on Friday, and the Friday morning coffee was a huge success with so many people. And our Chinese girls, I don't know if Lena's here, but Shelly's here. We got together, we started our Chinese gathering plan. We're gonna do a Chinese only monthly greet and meet or breakfast, whatever, and on Tuesday. And also we're gonna move our production training. Actually, we haven't created flyer yet, but once we've created flyer, I'm gonna add it to your events list, Daniel. On Mondays, would you please help promote? Because this is production focused. We want our agents to make production. We want our agents to make money. This is why we're here. This is why we got a license. So our production training have been moved to Tuesdays, every second and fourth Tuesdays, just to try to, navigate around all the events and try to stay away from other events. So we're going to do every Tuesday and Thursday, every second and fourth Tuesdays. Make sure to put it on your calendar. Hopefully this time it will stick. I got another listing this weekend and a couple of uh, uh, open houses. So if you have clients looking for houses in Allen or in Irving, actually Las Colinas, beautiful house, 2 bedrooms down and 3-car garage, corner lot. You can never find. It's a rare find. So anybody interested, let me know. That's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Teresa. I'm glad you got a new car. I can't wait to hear about it.
I'll let you know.
All right. Aaron.
Hey, good morning, everybody. So I got 2 wins. One, here in commercial real estate in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Calvin Wong has been my mentor. And also I've been bothering Daniel all the time. And so decided to officially just join the Ingvest team. So I'm now a part of the group. And then two, I had a executive assistant reaching out to me. She called me about 5 times on Friday. Every time she called, I picked up. So I was very responsive to her. By Friday evening, I received a verbal LOI for one of our retail listings. And come Monday morning, I have now the contract in my inbox. So responsiveness, getting after it, and getting some business done.
That's great, Aaron. If you haven't checked out Aaron's Instagram, go check it out. He's going to be disrupting the commercial social media realm with the videos that he's doing. Very different. He might be made fun of, but guess what? He's going to get deals done. It doesn't matter how much the commercial folks, the good old boys, make fun of Aaron. He's going to crush it, and excited for that disruption in the market. How we're doing marketing. Ritza Ferlin, take it away.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I want to share good things. My team is working hard, getting listings and under contracts, and it's a bless because we are helping each other. We're trying to support making Zoom calls right in the week. We met in Daniel's office once a week, and that's for the team and for me. I got a new listing in Mesquite. I got new land listing. I'm going to shoot videos this Thursday, and I got invited in South Dallas. That was a big church invited me to just speak about real estate, and that was a nervous thing when I got there because the other agent is been in business for, sorry, I don't know what happened there. For 20 years. And I know her for a while. And when I saw her, and I said, oh my goodness, I'm new in this real estate business, and have to happen next to her. But, that was a panel pretty good. And I was very comfortable because when they asked me what company I was, I'm not really specific the name. They didn't want we say the name, but I say I am in a large company with more than 80,000 agents, and we are global, and we are doing commercial and residential. So whenever you put your house for sale, this is not only me. We all do together. So I think that's kind of a strong thing. Come with me like right away. And I got the guy was shooting photographs. He asked me if I can have coffee with him because he is getting his license, but he don't know what company to go. But after talk, we are setting appointment with Daniel this week, so he want to enjoy our team as well. And he's in financial business in the church too. He's the one do the business. So it's just put your foot up there. Don't get nervous. I always get nervous with my language part, English part, but in that church wasn't no one Hispanic in there. So I was like, but you have God with you. You have your energy, your spirit, and you have this bunch of people like you, Daniel, Brendan, everybody in this Zoom call. I know you guys, we supported each other, Teresa too. So have a great day, guys. Let's keep going.
Maritza. Thank you for your leadership. And, you got majority of your team here on the call already. So, I mean, that's a big win. I mean, just the being in proximity. So kudos to Mariella, Gloria, Irma, and others being on this call. It's important that we show up. I know you have a lot of calls with the Wolfpack as well, so I appreciate it very much. Andy Larong out in Denver. What's going on, man?
Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Just wanted to share a win. I was under investigation by the commissioner earlier this year. They finally find no wrongdoing, so it's clear. On production side, I had a residential listing in a community that's still being built by the builder. So it's a tough one because the builder is offering all kind of incentive trying to sell their houses too. I also have a commercial buying pocket listing opportunity. And I want to mention this here, right? I don't think there are a lot of places to allow you to do both real estate, residential and commercial together. And And on the call here, I see James Wong, Calvin, Josie, and other commercial players here. So this is a good platform for me to be in. So I could go into that as well, right? Also, shout out to Calvin. I call Calvin, ask question. I call Daniel sometimes too. But Calvin will call back a couple of days, say, hey, how did that go? Just out of the blue. So thank you, y'all. Have a good day.
Thank you. I'm glad that everything was resolved with that, because anytime we have any complaints or something, it brings us down, right? But so I'm glad that it was in your favor and everything was good. All right. Any more hands? Physical hands? Digital hands? Well, guess what? We have our very own Jim Wong, founding president of EXP Commercial, the president for Renaissance Global, and it's excited for him to share, his excitement. He is our leader partner, and just wanted him to kind of share and be on the call with us. I know sometimes he hops in and out. He is on the calls nonstop. So if you think you're on a lot of Zoom calls, this guy is on a lot of Zoom calls, and I told him he needs to rest his voice. So I don't want him to speak like for a whole hour. I just want to share some excitement. We're just glad you're here, Jim. You want to unmute yourself and just kind of share?
Yeah, no, and thank you everyone. And it really is showing up, staying in proximity, being committed to what you need to accomplish. So I mean, that is really half the battle already. And a lot of this happened because I'll just share it. When I was always in commercial real estate my entire career, I knew about residential because I was like Tom Trong, another one of our leaders, past president of ARIA, the Asian Real Estate Association of America. So because of that, I stayed open-minded, listening, learning, trying to figure out what's going on. And that's when this opportunity with EXP, and it really is being open-minded to really listening and understanding what's going on, because you could always take that concepts or ideas and plug it into your business. It is really stupid to just shut you down cold because, just say that's it. That's really what I would say, blind leadership, just going blind and not being open-minded to listen and say, hey, I tried it, I listened to it, and this could be better. Or even if you don't switch, because when Daniel and Calvin was with me at Sperry, I said, hey, Rand, I think I got an idea. I could take their ideas and help us. But eventually the ideas were so great, and I'm sure Teresa thinks that too, that they're like, wait a minute, this is better. I should come over here instead. So that's the thing, never being closed-minded, really showing up to listen and hearing what everyone else is doing. Everyone has an idea, every concept and every person adds value. Even if you're new in the business, you could have something different. Right now, we have a young professionals group. So anyone with kids or grandkids that want to learn commercial real estate, we're putting a young professional group August 25th to kind of share them an intro into commercial real estate. So we want to always build the younger generation. And I'll tell you, I've learned so much from the younger generation, where a lot of us think, oh, they're entitled, they're lazy, they're this, they're that. But what they are good is technology, empathy, a lot of other pieces that actually makes you better. So I would always say, just be open-minded, listening to everyone, understanding what people are doing, and then you can make a decision, right? Hear people out and go, okay. So, that's one thing that ever since I was around, and Daniel knows me, and Calvin and others, I've always been open-minded, listening, understanding what people are about. Very supportive. So if I do see your, without being on social media all the time, I will like and post, especially you, Teresa, your goals of being on doing video podcasts. I keep like, right? So I try to support also just anyone that I see part of the team and friends. You got to just be positive and supportive of each other, because that is what is key and important, because we know, and this is one of the things we're going to be hopefully grateful for. September, let's get a 50-point rate cut, right? We know that would spur on some activity because we've been waiting so long for rates to come down. And it may not affect mortgage rates as mortgage providers are there, but psychologically, it will affect a lot of people to stop sitting on the fence, to spur on activity. So let's hope some activity does happen to spur on what may happen. And I would just say in commercial, since we look at so much data and numbers, a lot of times we do feel a recession is possibly happening next year, even though rates cut. As those know, in commercial, a lot of developers are slowing down. And just a feedback, I do work with a lot of developers, so you got to get to know us commercial folks. We develop all the new buildings, so you can do all the new home sales that we're building. And we're working with some of the large regional home builders because they don't do it themselves. They find commercial brokers to find the land, to entitle the land, to sell them the land, right? They don't do it themselves. They outsource it. And once you get what they want, they put it under contract. And then we do know what's going to be built, the specs. So hopefully we can bring you into to the door so you can make a pitch. And with, like Marisa said, with EXPs being so large, multicultural, all across all countries, everyone loves, we can get buyers from around the world. We have the strongest, 90,000 buyer pool within our group, right? We have all these languages, all these cultures, all these groups to look at your property. So that is a strength. It's just how do you package it and present it? But with commercial, we are looking at it. Most of the developers, from what I'm hearing, are building infilled areas. They don't want to take the risk of building outside. For a while, path of progress, everyone was building at the outskirts, hoping infrastructure and everything would catch up. People now are doing spec, teardowns, repositioning, assemblage in infill areas, so they don't have to build all of this other parts, but they are building within the local areas, the regional, I would say the areas that are already bustling, so they don't have to build infrastructure. So that is kind of certain things I'm hearing. Rates cut, we hope 50, but everyone knows what that means. We're in serious issues. The recession is probably going to happen, or we're going to feel it, or they're going to probably announce it next year. And a lot of real estate developers are in infilled areas. So areas where there's already support. So those are some of the big things that I'm hearing right now. Also, as Daniel mentioned, we're forming a Renaissance group. And Daniel, should I show the website? Do I have access to share?
Yeah, let me give you a co-host access. You can share.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let me just make sure. Here we go. I'm just trying to find the webs. Hold on. Screen. Workplace messenger setting. Here we go. So we're really excited to set up the Renaissance. Ever since I left the position with EXP Commercial, we just said, there must be a better way, because I was asked to join other companies, and I said, I'm not leaving this group, one with Daniel Ling and all his hard work, but also to grow another commercial real estate group. This Renaissance group, and I know we've been talking about it for a while, this is our website that is going to be popping up. It is a global website. So anyone interested in commercial growth, this is it. A lot of times in the residential, they don't have it, but this commercial growth allows us to expand. And I would just say one of the we partners, Cesar, is leading our Hispanic Spanish-speaking growth right now. So he's been talking to Mexico, Colombia, he's been talking to Panama and many others in Europe, with Spain and Portugal to really grow Renaissance. Renaissance is a global education mentoring. So we do have education in Spanish that's going to be launched, and we're going to announce it. Obviously, English. We're even looking at other languages, maybe Chinese, about how to grow this up. We also have a referral network because we just put a partner together with RealNext and RESAS. RESAS has 800,000 residential people on their platform. RealNext has 300,000 people on their platform. So the tech is already there. We're putting it together so we can now send referrals from residential to commercial to find the right commercial practitioner to do the job, whether it's geographic location, product specialty, and dollar amount, right? Somebody that does a $5 million and under is not going to do a $50 million retail. Very different skill sets, right? But and how to really win those deals. We also are going to plug in services because commercial is non-RESPA. We're looking now to put in asset property management, capital markets, corporate services, and many other services that you need in commercial. Let's say in development, we have people that are site locators, people that can work on the entitlement projects. And I know, Daniel, you have a ton of people, right, in Teresa's group and others that spoke that are in commercial, not just transactional, right? They do like Calvin leasing, he's the leasing king, right, of everything, but just different parts of the commercial real estate. And those, because they're non-RESPA, we can pay you. Sometimes it's a fee, other times it's commission that we have to pay to the brokerage firm. So by having Renaissance, a global network, and I'll just say there are many leaders, regional leaders joining. We have many local leaders, and a lot of them are at EXP, but other firms too, independent and private firms that want to plug into our network to really send referrals back to each other. Deal exchange, as Daniel shared with Rich Enderlin, he's part of the Renaissance group, and more deal flow is going to be shown. We also have an AI specialist in Renaissance to teach you how to program, how to use AI better in commercial, but it applies to residential. We also have the young professionals group that we encourage, kids or grandkids, I would say in their 20s, that want to learn this business. And it's not just transactional, how to be a broker. Some of them could be capital markets, property management, development, syndication, right? Different parts of the commercial real estate, because a lot of people just feel it's transactional. No, commercial real estate is a variety of different services and skill sets, and it can go very high to REITs and other big things that I think Calvin used to be a REIT manager when he was at Goldman. But these different parts is what you need for commercial, because it always starts with the land. So using Renaissance, which you guys are all part of, you can leverage our group to now plug into something bigger in commercial. And because we are a lot of times developer, transactional, leasing, business brokerage, this is all the groups. And this is not everyone's face, but we put Daniel, your face is there too, as one of our advisory board, and many more of you too. And Calvin will be there for running committees. But we're adding this, and this is why this is important. After we finish this, there's going to be about 30 presidents around the world. Yes, past presidents from different companies, public companies, private companies, trade groups, part of this group. So there's so many leadership. When you look at Renaissance, you're going to go, wow, I want to be with that group, right? Proximity. This is the proximity. This is the group I want to be in. But then because we have education mentoring in different languages, now, whether you're Spanish speaking, Mandarin, Chinese speaking, but that will be a little later, English speaking, you can now plug in to say, I want to learn and plug in commercial. And when I was in Colombia and other countries, you don't need a license. It's very difficult. But what they did need is what they told me. You need the tech, like an MLS system. Well, I run the RESAS. We have the e-media. We have RealNext. We have now the tech that most people have a group that want to plug into the country, but they don't have the tech. We have the tech. We're putting in the tech in the country now too. So now with the right leaders, local leaders, like Daniel's been great, and many of you putting together, you can now find the local leader in a different country. We can show the pitch on commercial of, I want to learn about commercial, but I don't know how. We put in the tech, we put in the leadership, the people to help you. Once we find the right people that are interested, the technology will web you together to send leads, referrals, so you can put in information, because some countries just don't have this formalized system. But also the services. I mean, we're working with people that bring in new companies to countries, right? New concepts. If you go to any country, a lot of times, when I was in the Philippines, BGC, it's like an expat. I was walking there, it's like downtown, Plano or something, right? There's all these American brands there, right? Makes expats feel comfortable. And the cost, right? So a lot of these things that we're building in Renaissance is going to add. And if you look at this, we already starting to put strategic partners. Valstrat has been in the Middle East for over 35 years. A lot of times because of Jeff Finn, who used to own NAI Global and RealNext. He has many of the NAI Global friends, in addition to Jerry Anderson, Fred, and many other leaders. Cyril is in India. They are in 35 metros in India, or 30 metros in India. B Designs is in Europe, run by Paul Danks. Paul Danks is SIOR president for Europe. So there's different groups, Chesterfields of capital markets, and there's so many. Here's EXP, here's the business brokerage, but there's going to be a bunch of property management, but there's going to be many others that we're putting together so everyone can now use this, leverage this. Say you're part of the Renaissance network. So now you can open entire countries in commercial. and I can't tell which ones, but there are about 8 different EXP countries that have asked me to put this together, to put the overlay. But the other thing is many independents, they're using Renaissance because commercial, there's so few of us. Now we can pass referrals, leads, best practices to each other. And this, you will see in time, will be the platform that all commercial will use, mostly because there's so many leadership. We have the people and the technology, and it's just finding the will of the right leaders to do it. Because Daniel, I know you've done a great job with Calvin and every one of these leaders here, because you got to do the work. That's the hardest part. Is this is all great, the technology, the brand to show, but without you showing up and doing the work, things don't happen. The brand, this website doesn't do anything. That's why, Daniel, I do show up maybe 4 podcasts a week that I run myself, very tough, as you know. And then I show up to everyone else's podcast when I can, right? And it is supporting and showing up and staying committed to what you're trying to accomplish. And I think Daniel, Calvin, many others that have known me for many years, I've stayed dedicated to doing this, but also serving and helping. So Daniel, thank you for this opportunity to share the Renaissance. Everyone here is part of our group. Please show up on Fridays for our Renaissance calls and learn more how to plug in and leverage it. Since you get this anyway, you might as well leverage and use it in commercial. And the big one is because we are starting to be developers, and e-media used to be the old Linja that Gene Shi used to run to show the new sales. Our platform will start showing development deals all around the world that this group within Renaissance, with everyone's in, could use it to help each other go after bigger deals. So I just want to thank everyone, but you know what? Let's keep showing up, supporting each other. And it looks bright, right? It looks like we're going to turn the corner. At least we'll see some more deal flow. And we always know crisis, there's always opportunities, but we should stay together because we'll go farther as we stay together. But Daniel, thank you, and Calvin and many of the other leaders here for putting your time and effort and keeping things together. Not only when it's great, and we have great stories, but we need to, and I'm glad you're doing the church thing, when things are hard, right? That's when we need to stick together and have a network to really support each other.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate your leadership. And, for those that have never met Jim in person, he's the leader that I follow. And when we made the decision to follow him to EXP, not knowing, what we were going to get ourselves into, and that's what happened. And, people follow people. And Jim is that leader that I just follow, no questions asked, and just dive right in. And from that, we have our We Partners Network. It was born, and we're able to do more together. I'm glad that Jim has found his passion to connect with more people, creating this Renaissance Global. If you want to learn more about it, we can schedule a call. But hop on that Friday call. I share it all the time. That's what it's about. What's nice is it's going to be broker agnostic. It's really a network of all these commercial leaders around the globe able to connect. And from there, they get to learn about EXP. When they're ready, they will, because some countries are not open yet in EXP. So what do? You just wait on the sidelines? No, they can join Renaissance Global, right? And get plugged into us, and referrals are being done, right? And for those that are on the fence, well, like they're not ready to move. Well, guess what? They can be plugged into Renaissance Global. It's just like if I want to turn on another switch in another division, We Partners, we can turn on an affiliate program, for other people to kind of get a taste of it. Similar idea that I had, but guess what? I don't need to reinvent that wheel. Plug in a Renaissance. So appreciate everyone getting on the call. I know we got Erica from Houston. Lena just hopped on. Tao was here earlier. Wanted to give her a shout out because she was in Vietnam for almost 2 months. So she's back. And Natalie Salas, our partner in the Wolfpack, is here from Chicago. Laura, our partner in Milwaukee, is here as well. So I just appreciate everyone getting on the call. Jim, thank you for your time. And it is Monday, so it's just getting started. So let's get on the grind. Please connect. I am, this week I'm pretty open for now until everyone starts scheduling things out and put on my calendar. But I have a pretty good week, supposedly, but it always gets filled up last minute. So please schedule things out, and hope to see you guys on Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, whichever day. We will see you guys later. All right. You guys have a great Monday. Let's go.